Hello, I'm here with Gary Oldenburg and his SparkAmplifier, and it's mounted in this really nice Chevy Suburban, as you can see. Garrett, what year is this?
It's a 1996 Suburban, and it's got a new long block. Probably has less than 20,000 miles now from when we started testing, because we knew we'd have to have a motor with relatively low mileage and in good shape. So this engine's been replaced, the original. So
Have you noticed any change since we put the SparkAmplifier in?
Yes, as a matter of fact, normally these Suburbans will do 9 miles to the gallon. It is a 4x4, and it did 9 miles to the gallon, and everybody I talked to said they generally get 9 miles to the gallon. Now when we put our new spark plug, our Yttrium spark plug in, it increased the mileage on our vehicle here to 10. And then on a road.
So it was at 9?
9 to 10. One more with the
the plug.
Just put in the spark plug. It's a special Yttrium spark plug. And then from there we road tested on I-75 down here in the Southwest Florida. And as maybe you don't know, but I-75 is at 17 feet mean sea level, and it's flat. And so it's a good road test. No mountains, none of that. And when you get 10 miles to the gallon, you flip it to our Spark amplification system. She'll do 14.7. Now, of course, 14.7 is not 40 miles to the gallon, but it is a significant difference.
Well, on a Suburban starting at 9 miles a gallon to 14, I'd say that's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah, well, I think it's something like 40% or better. You know?
Now, have you tested this on any scientific test equipment?
Yes, we have had it several times on a dynamometer, and the guy that owns the dynamometer runs the car, and let me tell you, they run them right up to the top. And what happens when you flip the SparkAmplifier on, the horsepower at the rear wheels, goes from 176 regular, it adds 50 horse just by flipping our Sparky on.
Wow, so there's a lot of fuel in the cylinders that is not being burned that the Spark burns. I mean, that's the only way I could see you getting the additional fuel mileage and the power.
That's why we have a catalytic converter, because it burns 40% of the fuel up and lets it go out the exhaust.
Right out the exhaust pipe.
So you don't pay $3.29 a gallon. You're up in the $4 range, because the rest of it's is absolutely wasted.
But with the SparkAmplifier, you get to use that fuel that you paid for. Imagine that! What a concept!
Right.
Being able to use all the fuel you paid for.
Yeah, and then on the tack, when you flip on the amplifier, she'll tack up on you just at the same.
So you get more RPMs with the with the SparkAmp on, and 50 horse. Now that's at the wheels.
At the back wheels. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how you test it on our dyno here in Naples, Florida. The other thing, the test guy, when we flip on, or when we run the Suburban regular, it'll do 93 miles an hour. It's governed, near as I can tell, it's as fast as it'll go. But when he flipped on the SparkAmplifier, it kept right on going. It went, and we have charts, it went past 6,000.
Wow.
He left off of it. He was afraid he was going to...
Well, after 6,000 RPM, that's pretty fast for a car.
I think it was 6,200, which is past red line, you know. So he took off, he got off of it and jumped out of the truck.
Wow.
Yeah. Because we were rolling, I forget, we were up in way over 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
We have it on the charts, but I forget now, but it's been a while ago, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's working.
Very impressive.
Yep.
Garrett, can you show us the Spark one more time?
Yeah.
Go in and start this puppy up.
I have it.
And let's take a look at that Spark.
Yeah, I have it hooked up to the number 5 cylinder on the driver's side to our show and tell Yttrium plug, the same that's in the Chevy. And I'll start it up and run it regular.
Everything starts up good.
Keep it on 7 cylinders.
that SparkAmp on. Oh, there she goes.
Yep.
Well, you can tell when that thing comes on.
That's a low setting. We don't need to go any further.
So you mean you can produce even a bigger spark than that?
I believe we can almost make a welder out of that spark plug.
Wow. Listen to that thing. So that's a 3-prong yttrium.
Made in Europe for us.
And I see you have them for Chevys. You have Ford also?
Yeah, we got 1,000 of each.
Wow.
Made special.
And of course you can order them for pretty much any vehicle?
I believe you can, yeah.
There you go. Beautiful. Well, listen. Thank you very much for telling us about the Spark Amplifier. And we're going to get going now. You know, lunch is waiting. So,
Thanks.
thank you. There you have it. The Mad Hornet Spark Amplifier. Thank you.